Welcome back to Cordless Salvage. I am Stotty, and today we are not looking at this problematic pain in the neck Mondeo. We are in fact looking at this Golf, but this isn't the right location, so let's move. That's better. So this is a 12 plate Golf Auto 1.6 diesel DSG gearbox. I have had straight to the garage to get an MOT, and it has needed new discs and pads all round, new springs, new front shocks and new top mounts, and a clamp on the turbo. And it's a relatively clean car, apart from obviously the dirt on the exterior. Need to address this bit of bumper. Alloys are absolutely minging. They need a full refurb, but not overly sure there'll be money in getting them done for me. Drives nice enough. However, once up to temperature, it does go into limp mode and the coil light flashes. I mean, it's only orange, so does it really matter? I'm hoping that, because it drives fine, and then there is a bit of smoke comes out the back of it. A fair bit of smoke, but it's irregular when it happens. But obviously it's been sitting for that long. The diesel and stuff in it, God knows how old that is. But inside, it's just general dirt. Like I say, it has been sitting, so obviously this is fully metastasized. I don't even know if that does unlock. Was the other side open? I'll be honest, I haven't really tried a great deal of things. Alright, so we're just locked on the door. Thought I was going slightly mad. I mean, I don't think these back seats have ever been used. Them headrests are nigh on brand new in it. Obviously, just needs a proper good clean as well. Because we know I love a dirty car. But when you've been sitting for that long, boot. And what has the previous one left in here? Ooh. Shall we just assume that this is that's about 14 quid's worth of bags, that? Jesus. Is it a flash or a flashlight? Might have scored for a big one there, boys. Yeah, so I hadn't even looked in here. Literally, the price I was given for it, normal swamp rot, like on the Citroen previously. Is that just what happens on, you know, hatchbacks of this size? Just pure swamp rot down there. So yeah, the car does have an MOT. It's just got this coil issue, or the coil light coming on. Like most things, I do know very little about the cars I buy. But to me, I don't know if that fuel filter's ever been done. Is that going to be hot? If that's ever been off, because that looks fairly thingy, so I'm going to do a fuel filter change. Never done one. It's all about learning. Obviously I'll do the normal oil and filters, and then we'll see how it drives from there. But obviously there'll be lots of people now who get bored, turn off or skip the end to hear how much I paid. But I'm going to spoil it for those people. I have paid a mighty £300 for this. 107,000 miles, V-dub. And so far, it has cost me £730 to get it MOT'd and everything done. My thinking on one hand though is, whoosh, VW tax. And even though it's nigh on exactly the same as the Citroen C3 that I had, size wise and everything, you get to charge more because it's a V-dub. So even if I do need to stick a turbo on or get the injectors done or fuel reel or something like that because of this coil light, it's going to be worth doing. So at the minute it owes me £1,030. I still think there's profit in it regardless. But let's go get it jet washed, I think. Jet wash it first and then service it. Couldn't wait to clean it. I want to change the fuel filter now. Tell you one thing, I looked at this now and that's a T30. And it actually is. Is this what happens when you like actually do stuff? You know what things are. I am also fully winging this and I haven't even Googled this. Is this still going to be hot? Well, that'll be nice and safe now. Should the fuel filter be attached to that? Sorry folks, I need two hands. We have fished that out with my screwdriver. And I'm assuming that's meant to be a level of cleanliness in there. I feel rock hard there. Oh, kind of didn't think about fuel being in it. Why do I really want to set fire to that? Also, once again, not wearing gloves. I'm an absolute idiot. Sure, that's the definition of cleanliness. Bit of water. Now, anybody that knows me knows my sense of smell doesn't work. Not properly. That smells lovely. I did want to quickly get the air filter changed as well, but threaded, so I'm going to have to drill those or something because there's absolutely nothing there to grab. Can't stick the code reader on now. No, I'm not. We'll check the oil. Way I mean, it's got oil in it, but it is black as the odds of hell. So a service will definitely help. Wait, that's a great start, isn't it? Plug this in. MOT1. No idea what MOT1 is, but it's got two faults. Engine electronics. Intake air system leak. Turbo under boost. As you've seen there, it's saying turbo not getting adequate air or air intake, and my foot fully flat only goes to 2,500 revs. So it looks like it's a turbo, boys and girls, because that should be more than 2,500 revs with my foot flat. On the MOT, the car's down as having a minor oil leak. Yeah, I think it's a bit more than a minor oil leak. Like, how's it all the way up here? Did the previous oil change? Did they just hoy it straight in or something like, and get it everywhere? Ugh, that's not good. Why is the fluids up there? I mean, look at this. I've already wiped that with my finger. Oh, look, there's metal. So yeah, I need to give this all a wipe down. So I've given stuff a bit of a wipe down, and I can't actually see where it's leaking. And I don't know how much of that might have just been diesel. That obviously that wasn't. That was proper years of oil. How much possibly would have been the diesel overspill from me doing the filter change. Anyway, let's see the condition of the soil. Look folks, I'm learning a glove. Please don't shoot out miles away. Lovely. Anyone for a bit of oil ASMR? So I thought the rear seats looked pretty much unused, apart from the random tab burn or magnifying glass through the window when sweat hot. Well, I've been through the armrest, if you can classify it as that, because, well, I suppose it is an armrest, but it's not a storage thing. Got the media device connection, which obviously I'm going to leave there. But that puppy, I kind of get my manly man hand in there. By the way, made 16p back, just saying. Last car that happened with was the Antara, and I made money on that, so there's a spider trying to attack us. So yeah, I'm going to try to suck it out, and hopefully it doesn't get sucked up. Let's see how this goes. Hey! From 2022. They've done that now so you kind of reuse them every year. They're really cheeky things, and also ice scraper. Another one of the products that I always use is this stuff from Halfords, because it's vanilla, but it smells just like custard creams, and my sense of smell is rubbish. But I love custard creams. The joys of being a fat kid. So yeah, if I give this a spray now, it is very strong, but it'll hide the antibacterial stuff I want to use to clean the inside. Found another burn hole there, and there's one on the driver's seat as well. Great. Bloody great. While cleaning, yes, it's the hottest day on planet Earth again. Noticed that the stereo doesn't have sat nav, but I've seen that. So this is the previous owner's personal tastes. Obviously can't play any music for copyright. Crystal Club thingy scan selection. DJ Optic Next Level Vive FM Romania. You just know that's pure Chava music. Anyway, I'll make sure that the previous owner gets that back when hopefully I can be nice to them. Ordinarily you would clean the car first and then wipe all the sills and stuff down, but I've done it in reverse, because these sills were minging, and along the window, especially on the rubbers, there was white mould growing. So instead of cleaning that, I've used antibacterial wipes. Bit dirty, like. I've used antibac wipes to obviously kill that. Hopefully that doesn't come back. But I'm now going to attack the swamp rot on the boot. That's that bloody lovely. I'm going to leave that, grab a brush, and let's agitate it. Oh, lovely. I'm sure this will be doing all kinds of things for certain people. I mean, obviously, even though the car's been sitting for a year, it's still nowhere near as bad as that BMW I had. Now just bully this to run down here, and then catch this before it runs down and rots, hopefully. And a young'uns just went past and probably thinks I'm mental for talking to myself because he wouldn't have been able to see my phone. The behind the scenes of YouTube life. Is it perfect? Hell to the no. However, I'll do that again after I've washed the outside because, oh, you can't see probably, there's loads of it up here that I can't really get to, and this bit I'm going to blast now with some anti-bac as well, just with how fresh and pond-like it is. I'll be able to see better. Like, it's got all this here that I can't get with the boot up, so I've got to try to finagle to get in. So when the garage did the MOT and everything on this, they also put a clamp on the back of the turbo. I don't know if you can see that, but we've got smoke coming up still. Obviously it is still going in limp mode at present. I'm wondering if the exhaust clamp into the turbo itself isn't tightly sealed. I was going to check all the vac hoses and lines and the line going into the turbo actuator, which I believe is that one, but I honestly think it's that clamp, and the exhaust gases just aren't going into the turbo, which would explain this code. I don't know if I've shown that yet, but I need to take it back to the garage because that clamp's not clamping and doing its job that it's meant to do, because they said it wasn't smoking anymore, and it clearly is. Well, we've got it back from the garage, and ta-da! We had a splitty turbo pipe, which that's going to stop air from getting in and letting out a tiny bit of oil. So I think that's been split for ages. That's what's caused all the leaking down the back. So that's fixed. This is fixed. Runs perfect. I don't know if I put it in the video before when I said that basically it was the same as a Citroen. Definitely isn't. Not when it comes to driving it anyway. The garage have been very nice because they've seen the air filter was there, and because they were under the engine, in the engine anyway, they've sorted this out for us and grinded off them, like grinded notches into those screws which I couldn't get out. So now that we are fully fixed and working and turbo and no lag, no smoke, no nothing, we can make this shiny clean and get rid of these cobwebs and see just how dirty and minging these alloys actually are. It's pollen filter time. So I started by taking screws out up top. Then I realised, what are these? There's like little clippy, non-clippy clip things. Do they pull out? Don't think those screws are correct, because I went to start pulling this, and this is tucked behind there, and it shifts all of this. So I went on video like that and think, is that it? Bear with me. Aha! It just slides along. No pollen filter. Well, that's a first. So normally it's airflow towards the cabin, so I'm surmising that we're in, if I've opened the right thing here. So the white doesn't fit in. Come on, man. The white doesn't fit in. The white doesn't fit in, but look, there's little holes for this to go in. So I think it's meant to be like that. Huh. First car without the pollen filter in. Lovely. Right. Get these screws back in that I didn't need to take out, get that back on, and I'll show you what it currently looks like. So for what I paid for this, given the fact that it also comes with the VEVOR tax, I'm relatively pleased. Like, I mean, I haven't got the bumper on properly on the front there. I've tried, I just wouldn't nip on, but I want rid of it quick. It has got a couple of marks on, more than I kind of hadn't realised. I haven't cleaned the windows, so you know, that's on me. At least with the Citroen, the place had cleaned them. But for what I've paid for it, what it's cost, it's canny. It is relatively quick, it's responsive. The alloys are minging. I could get them refurbed, be about $250 to get them done. However, because there's quite a few marks on the car, I don't think the value's there for me to do that. Because like, there's a mark that's there, some scratches. When you get really close up, there's quite a few. There's like a dent in the roof, that's our here. The front bumper, I think it's a replacement bumper, because it just looks slightly different to the rest of the car. Let us know what you think, stick in the comments below. Then we do have the damage, that's like along the bottom of the bumper here and along there, a couple of rough spots. So it's not a perfect car. This, which does look canny bad, there's like the paint coming away there, and also we have a stone chip right there, which isn't on the MOT because it's not in view of your thingy, and obviously it's not like a one that's likely to crack any further, but it's all stuff people will mark it down on. So in my head, if I leave the alloys like that, that's what they'll notice straight away, and hopefully it'll detract from the rest of the car. But let us know, what would you put this up for? 107,000 miles, 1.6, 2012 Golf Auto DSG gearbox with new brakes, new springs, new front shocks and top mounts. Just being freshly serviced as well. Let us know. Oh, one thing before I de-sell this. Looking all around the car, clean it and all that, and you go, locks, windows, mirrors, lights, auto lights, indicators, wipers, the doodads for music and info and all that, traction button down there, parking sensor. Where's the alarm button for, like, if you leave a dog inside the car? And it's there. What in the bejesus? Is it D in there? Vauxhall? Vauxhall? Oh my god, the comments. Volkswagen. That's VOC done messed up, that. Love them or hate them. The final touch. Car mats. Because it always makes it look so much newer. Sounds like a Golf. Couldn't resist it. It's that time. We're back in the slug and I've actually made profit. Like, profit that offsets the negative from the stupid Volvo that I bought. So let's get into it. Honestly, man, you've got them windmills, you've got the birds chirping away, it's peaceful, it's nice, you've got sheep in the field, and then you've got tramps that just drop crap like this all over the place. Makes you sick. You've got to laugh. I'm currently stood on a rock, which alone is quite special because I'm a very tall person. Holding my phone up, and a car just went past and beeped at us because I must look very special right now. So if you've come to the end of this video and you just skipped it, unlucky, go back and see how much I've paid. Because I've already said. To the people that have stuck around, there was no extra expense. Well, there was a 60 quid extra expense on what I've already stated. And I've managed to sell the car and make £1,700 profit. Which, for me, for the things I normally buy, is huge. However, there's a caveat to that. I did state I would give extra money to the family that I bought the car off. So I'm giving them 500 quid. So obviously that knocks me down to 1,200. And if anybody's local to me in the northeast area, like Gateshead, Newcastle, Washington, Sunderland type of areas, and you've got a car that's randomly sitting around doing nout, let us know. If you can't afford to fix it or you just want a shot of it, if you've got a car that's just sitting around, you can't afford to fix it, bereavement, something like that, contact me at chorus@myself.com and let us know. I might be interested. I could do a similar deal where essentially I play kind of around scrap value. If I make a profit on it, I'll come back and I'll give you extra money. And obviously, if I didn't, you would call us out on here and then I'd like an arse. And I'd do that enough by myself. So yeah, that's pretty much about it with regards to this. The bloke I sold it to was extremely nice. Owned a paving company. He asked if I could take the car to him. Said he'd give us 20 quid for the fuel. I said, but if you buy the car, I'm using your fuel. He went, I'll still get you 20 quid. So it went down and he literally gave us 20 quid straight away. Haggled over the price. Ideally I was 150 under what I wanted, but I was over 250 to what I needed, if that makes sense. I'm sorry if this is jumping, because being outside the car, I look like such a tool. How people vlog it in the wild, I've got no idea. Yeah, so I was still well within my profit of where I wanted to be or thought I should be. He then went to give us an extra 20 quid because I had to get an Uber home, which cost 25, and I was like, no mate, you keep it. I'm not taking any more of your money, seriously. It's nice to be nice and all that, but nah. But he had like a paving company, and he had a bust of a dog, and one of my mate's dogs has just died, unfortunately. And he said, take something out of the yard, and he had these little Labrador things that said welcome on. I thought, oh, that's cute, it says it's a tenner. I walked around the yard and I seen this, and this is the double of the dog that my mate's just lost. So I said, how much is that? And he goes, take it. So he was nice to me. I've been nice to the family who I've actually bought it from, who lost the dog, and for once karma seems to have worked out all around. But if you like this video, like I say, if you've got any cars sitting around and you think they would fit my criteria of like fix her up, do her up, just needs money put into them and still profit will be hard, contact us, let us know. But until next time, this is me, Foxtrot Oscarin.